Hello, friends. Welcome to Level Up with Debbie Neal. I am your host. There is nowhere I would rather be than right here, right now with you. This podcast is all about leveling up in all aspects of our lives. Thank you for being here. I am so grateful. I'm excited to be on this journey with you. Together, we are leveling up. You ready? Hello, happy Monday, my Level Up friends. Last week we spoke about my top 5 tips to success. And, you know, there's so many tips to success. And really every single episode we talk about really is how to level up and how to become more successful. But that's what we touched on last week. Today, we're going to be talking about positivity. Like, I love everything about positivity. Our goal in life, right? Professional life, personal life, our goal is to be positive, right? First of all, that's how you enjoy life more. You enjoy life more when you're happy, when you're positive, when you're looking through life through just a positive lens. Our goal is to find the positive in everything. And trust me, there's some days where I'm like, sweet Jesus, how? And like, what's positive about this situation? How can I learn from this? How can I grow? Our goal is to be giving off amazing energy, to lift other people up, to create a ripple effect in this world, to be the lighthouse, to be joy, right? To walk into a room and light it up. And we know there's people that walk into a room and light it up. And then there's some people that walk into a room and like literally the lights went dark. Our goal is to influence people in a positive way, to grow influence, to be a leader that people want to follow. People want to follow positivity. They want to be around people that are positive. You have that ability. We all have that ability. So you want to know the major secret to all of those things? It's our level of positivity. It's how we consistently show up. And so I stress the word consistently because there are people that show up positively when things are going their way. They had a great day, whether that could be personally, it could be professionally, but it's showing up consistently to feel that love and gratitude for your life, that you're showing up in a positive way, which in turn, right, trickles to everybody around you. It's how we deal with obstacles in our life. We can't avoid them. They're going to come. You know, picture this obstacle just drop in front of you and we could like stare at it. I remember at one point, it was like, somebody said like, look at an obstacle. I hate to say it's like a big pile of poop. It's like, you can not want to go in it. You could like go around it. It's like you just have to deal with it. You have to plow through it because the smell is not going to go away. You have to just look at it, right, through a different set of eyes. It's how we adjust and how we pivot in the valleys. It's how we attract what we desire into our life. It comes from our level of positivity. Positive people are drawn to positivity. Negative people are drawn to negativity. You ever notice that? Like, you think, how can that person keep attracting those things in their life? They're that, right? And then you see the positive people. It's, oh my gosh, they more amazing friends and more incredible things are happening in their business. And oh my gosh, they always have an incredible significant other because they attract that. That's what they give off. So look around. What are you attracting, right? And then take it one step further. What's your part in it? Because taking ownership of our life, our results, our success, our choices, our attitudes, and our level of positivity is a major ingredient when it comes to leveling up our life, leveling up our success. So when you think of a leader, right, is having a positive leader important to you? So again, it could be in your business, it could be in your job, it could be in coaching, it could be a teacher, right? It could be a parent. Who is a leader in your life? So for me, it's a deal breaker. If you aren't positive, there's not that much I can learn from you because the energy you're giving off is not an energy that I want in my life. Now, with that said, I want to be like clear. Does that mean that there aren't things in my life that don't always feel positive at the time? You bet. Are there things in my life that are hard? And that's like a big fat yes to all. But we have the ability to remain and become positive. You know, when it comes to friends, Are positive friends, having positive friends, is that important to you? They are, it is to me. When it comes to going through adversity in your life, is surrounding yourself with positive people important to you? It's imperative to me. When I go through any sort of stress or obstacle or whatever, I surround myself with people that lift me up. They remind me of my potential. They don't add fuel to the fire. They steer me to my power over my pity, right? I don't do drama, and I'm a stand for positivity, but it's a gigantic asset to surround yourself with that as well. Because remember, we say this over and over again, you become a sum of the 5 people you hang around with the most. When we are positive, people around us, they become positive. When we are positive, we achieve more. Like, so think about this. Who in your business is somebody that you look up to, somebody that you emulate, right? Who meets and succeeds goals that now connect it back? What is their level of positivity? Would that person ever show up, even on social media, and say, today is not going my way, or outward put out negativity? Do they complain? Do they add flames to a negative fire? Or do they come in and like smother the flames, put them out? They eliminate the flames of negativity with their positivity and with their vision. And in my opinion, it is impossible to be negative and level up, right? So knowing that positivity is a huge thing, negativity is heavy. It is like carrying around 100-pound gorilla with roller skates on your back. I don't even know where the roller skates came in. I had to add that for effect, okay? It like weighs you down. It becomes addictive. You begin to feed the beast. And then all of a sudden, that 100-pound gorilla is now 200 pounds and you're wearing it like a suit of negative armor. See, here's the thing about positivity. It's light. It feels amazing. Positivity is a magnet for amazing things. Positivity attracts love, it attracts abundance, and it's contagious. You know, that's something today. In today's, like, love and positivity is contagious. Would you want to, so here's a couple of hypothetical questions. Would you want to date someone that is constantly negative? I wouldn't, and I won't, and I haven't, right? So would you want to set goals and do business with somebody who is negative? Like, not an option for me. I'm out. And so I'm a coach. It doesn't mean that I don't work with people, of course, that because my goal is to teach people to level up, to coach them to be their very best. But I'm also committed to being the difference, the light, the stand for positivity. But I refuse to be enrolled in negative energy. Every single day, we have a choice. We can choose to be positive or we can choose not to be. It's that simple. It really is. How we begin our day sets the tone. And this is why I wake up and every day I love my daily routine. So I've talked about this on past podcasts, but like I wake up. One of the first things I do is I meditate for 10 minutes because it just grounds me. It brings me back to peace. You know, I'm focusing on my dreams. I'm focusing on everything I'm grateful for, right? I'm hearing. So this is my thing. When I pray, I'm talking to God. When I'm meditating, He's talking to me. So I meditate, I read, I fill myself up first thing in the morning with personal growth and development. It makes me feel positive, whether I'm reading about leadership or mindset or the law of attraction or faith or prosperity. That reading, those are my first thoughts in the morning. And it just evolves into gratitude and love. I have a gratitude journal. What am I grateful for? What am I grateful for? I do affirmations, right? So I'm speaking life into myself. I'm speaking abundance into myself. And then as a result, all of these things bring me joy. So I'm starting my day feeling positive and full of love. I wake up early. And here's the thing, you guys, my life is busy. I'm sure your life is busy. I make my positivity, my attitude, my energy a priority because my energy is what I give to my family. My energy is how I speak to my children. My energy is how I interact with my friends. My energy is what I bring to you guys. My energy is how I speak to my team. So I take my positivity very, very seriously, and I protect it and I build it. It's not something you just have and it stays with you forever. It's a daily commitment. I'm committed to my mindset. And this is advice from my heart to yours. If you're committed to being positive and you're committed to staying positive, start with how you begin your day and how you end your day, because it really does make a big difference. So I end my day, I exercise during the day. Okay, actually, one of my morning things is hopping on my rebounder, which I've talked about in a past episode, but I left it out of the list above. And then I exercise throughout. I work out, whether it's my Peloton or going for a walk or doing weights in my basement. But I end my day with doing planks on the floor. So it's like, from my core. And so I end with doing planks. Again, it's a form of exercise, but I'm not sweating before I get into bed. I'm writing gratitude. I'm reading prosperity affirmations. I'm writing affirmations. I'm praying. Then I meditate. And then I fall off into sleep. And so I end the day, the way I begin my day, I quiet my mind. Right? I quiet my mind. First I pray and then I meditate. So when we level up our life, we level up our state of positivity. Positive thinking can change your life. Being positive is a game changer. Positive people live longer. Like, that's a statistic. I've read it many, many, many places. I can't quote where I read it, but every time I read it, I'm like, I love it. There's statistics. And seeing we have one life and we have no dress rehearsal. Honestly, if you have no other reason to be positive, living longer should be right up on that list. When we are feeling joy and love and positivity, our body responds in a positive way. And the greatest asset every single one of us has is time. Time. Not only to be on this precious earth for as long as we can, but to make every single moment count, to feel joy, to give off joy, to be positive, and to make everyone around us feel the warmth and the love of our positive energy and attitude. When we are positive, we are a silent force, like that people around you are feeling. And as a result, they want to level up. And so for the past few days, I've had the gift of time and I've spent time with my brother. He's my best friend and I love him. He's my baby brother. Okay. So I was at his place for 2 days. Now, I am not a TV watcher. Okay. He is. I'm not. So again, I wanted to spend time, so we watched some TV. So he put on a series called Ted Lasso. And I'm not sure if you've ever watched it. And if you know so if you have, you know what I'm going to talk about now. And if you haven't, it's a great show to watch. And anybody who knows me, I'm just not a TV person, but it's about a coach. I'm a coach. Okay. So this guy's name was Ted Lasso. And basically, Ted Lasso was a coach in the United States. And then he was brought from the United States to Europe to coach a soccer team, which is football to them. And so it was like a professional soccer. And he thought he was brought because of who he is, and he took it as a compliment, but he was actually brought by the owner of the team to run the team into the ground. Like, she thought he could never handle this task. She wanted to bring the team into the ground because it was left to her by her ex-husband and all he cared about was this team. So she wanted to miserably kill it. So he was brought over to fail miserably. Okay. But here's a lesson. You can't lose if you're positive. They brought him over to fail. He never coached soccer. He did football, they call that, right? And you can't keep a positive coach from success. He drove people around him crazy with his positive attitude. Okay. Like, one of the first gifts he gave his team was like books, and they were like, what is this? They all threw them in the garbage. But what ended up happening is he turned the city around. He turned the team's record around. He turned the whole team's attitude around. They weren't a team. They were like every man for themselves. And he brought them together. He turned everyone's attitude around. He turned the ones who brought him there to fail. He turned them around. So here's the thing. Love trumps all. Positivity wins each and every time. On our way to leveling up, we will fail. We will fall. We will grow. We will feel uncomfortable. We will encounter people that want us to fail. When we remain positive, we will win. We will succeed. Light wins over darkness. Love wins over hate. Positivity wins over everything that can come and attempt to take us out. And I'm asking you to choose positivity. So I am going to go over now 10 tips to be positive. Okay. So 1, see the good and the positive in everything. We can never control what happens to us, but we can 100% control how we let it affect us. It's up to us to see the glass not only as half full, but overflowing. There's always a silver lining. And here is my belief. Everything that happens to us is happening for us. What's the lesson? What are we supposed to learn? What is this preparing us for? What is this leading us to? It's about changing our perspective. Being positive is about changing your perspective on how you see things. If you believe something is negative, guess what? It's negative. Change the mindset to a solution-based leader. Always have the mindset, if there is a will, there is a way. In other words, I'm getting this done. I will find a way. I will make a way. I will create a way. Nothing will stop me. You feel the joy in knowing that. It's a positive state of mind. So let's just go over a few examples. A presentation didn't go your way, right? That's just one. How is this an opportunity for me to learn and be better? Okay, so number 2. Stop worrying. Worrying robs you of your positivity. It fills your heart with fear. Step back. Be mindful. Let go of negative energy. Let go of resentment. Stop worrying about the future. It hasn't happened. So many worry about what they can't control. Focus on what you can control. Mind your mind. Be positive. Replace fear with faith. Because here's the thing. Both fear and faith, both haven't happened. Both are invisible. Both require the same amount of energy, okay? You get to decide what you give your energy to. When you focus on faith, even when things don't work out, you have this positive perspective that you become convinced that things happen for the best. You have faith. One of my favorite lines is, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. Whenever I feel worried, everything is always working out for me. Everything is always working out for me. When I'm focused on something going my way, I release, I trust, because we have to remember, what I want isn't always what's best, right? So I release, I trust, and I repeat, this or something better. This or something better. Like that brings me a calm, positive energy. Think about it. Let's say you put an offer in on a house. In today's market, 15 other people might be putting an offer in on the same exact house. Let's say you're disappointed because someone outbid you. Let's say it went, through inspection and something went wrong. Let's say the sellers changed their mind. All scenarios at the time bring about negative feelings, right? But when your perspective is, this or something better, you replace the worry with faith. You know what's meant for you will be yours. You start to find the gratitude. Instead of focusing on, I didn't get the house, try this. There's a reason the house was not meant to be mine. Maybe something wrong with it, and maybe God has my back. Maybe there's something better for you, and God has your back. Maybe this house was meant to be really for somebody else, and God has their back. It's all perspective. This is how to be positive, your perspective. You replacing worry is huge. Number 3, be grateful, smile, and celebrate all of the good in your life. When we focus on gratitude, it's impossible not to be positive. Being grateful for what we have allows us to see all the things in our life to be positive about. Average people focus on what they lack, what they're missing, what they've lost. Celebrate and focus on all you have. We have so much to be grateful for. We are alive. We have another day. We are breathing, and we each have special qualities and traits that no one else has. You're special. You're unique. Most people are focusing on the negative, and what happens is our brain goes into panic mode. Whenever you think of negative things, take out your gratitude list. Read it over and over. The more you read it, the more blessed you are going to feel. Start your day and end your day with gratitude, and it melts away worry. Number 4, be solution-based. Positive leaders are always focused on the solution. We see opportunity in everything. Positive leaders, we calm the seas. They put out the fires. They pivot themselves and their teams into action. And here is something I always remind myself and others. Turn your complaints into commitment. So I tell myself that, and I coach other people that. Being solution-based starts with looking in the mirror, right? We're not only part of the problem, we're always part of the solution and vice versa. So let's think about this in terms of being solution-based. People around you are distracted and not focusing on their goals. That could be a complaint. Be laser beam focused. Fill your calendar. Invite them to events. Blaze a trail. That's solution based. That brings on a positive attitude. Let's say there are a few people on your team who you work with that are complaining about someone. It could be justified or not. I think there's nothing's justified to talk about people. End it. Be the interruption that turns the situation around. Be that positive ink of joy. Be the example. Talking poorly about someone should never be justified. It's not being positive and it's not being kind. It's an opportunity to allow your light to shine. If you hear others complaining about their company, step in, cast the vision of what you can all do together as a team to turn things around. Take ownership and leadership. Be solution-based. Anyone can add negativity to a negative situation. Leaders who are leveling up focus on solutions, and solutions create positivity. Number 5, surround yourself with positivity. Who are you hanging around with? Surround yourself with people that bring you up. What are the conversations like? Because this is a huge difference. You want to surround yourself with drama-free people. Surround yourself with people who support you. They cheer you on. They smile. They're kind. They have healthy habits. They talk about dreams and possibility. You want to be around loving people who bring out the best in you and want the best in you. You can also surround yourself with positivity with your daily habits, with the personal growth. It's a complete mindset shift because we know that leaders are readers. Positive leaders are advocates for personal growth. You are listening to one, right? Podcasts contribute to positivity. Think about it after how do you feel after you read? How do you feel after you listen to a podcast? How do you feel after you listen to motivational music? So for me, motivational music I love, and it brings positivity into our life. Play songs that when you listen to them, you're like so pumped, you forgot any negative feelings that you had. So like for me, some of those songs are Eye of the Tiger. I love Love Comes Walking In by Van Halen. You Weren't Born to Follow by Bon Jovi. Living on a Prayer. Like, how do you feel? Remember, our feelings are the frequency that the law of attraction operates on. If we're feeling amazing, if we're feeling positive, right? And we're attracting positivity, that's that cycle of the law of attraction. Number 6, exercise. When we exercise, we release good mood endorphins, which makes our mood better. Exercise has mental and physical benefits. Exercise adds health to our body, to our mind, to our attitude, to our energy. The more healthy we become, the more self-confident, right? That we build, and self-confidence results in positivity. We become more positive when we feel better about ourselves. Our health and our success, they're connected. Success is a total package: mind, body, heart, energy, all of it. So moving our body feels amazing. Going for a walk on a beautiful day feels amazing. I rode my Peloton today. It felt amazing. This leads to positivity. Plus, when we commit to exercise and we do exercise, we grow our positivity because we're living in our commitment of health and happiness. Number 7, live life, right? Life is not measured by the amount of breaths we take. Life is measured by the moments that take our breath away. When we live life, when we create memories, we're naturally more positive. Go outside, breathe in nature. Nature is a great way to be more positive. When you feel down or stressed or worried, go outside, take a walk, appreciate every tree, every flower, every blade of grass, every single thing you see. Call the ones you love, see the world, get up off your couch, shut off the television. When you aren't building your dreams, build your life. It's all connected to positivity. Number 8, serve others. When we help others, it's like the best feeling in the world. It brings a positive feeling in our heart, not only to the people we serve and help and give, but to us. Who have you reached out to today? Who have you given to recently? Life isn't about possessions. And trust me, I like nice things. We all do. But it's time, like every now and then, step back, really see how fortunate you are. What can you give away? Whose life can you change? Who can you serve? Volunteering feels amazing, which results in feeling positive. Serving others is about bringing positivity to others. Be generous. Be kind, be inclusive, be respectful, be open-minded. Take time out of your day to send people positive messages. All of that amazing, good, positive energy will come back to you in the form of positivity. It's making your heart a magnet for miracles. Life is a magnet. What we put out, we attract back. So 9, meditate. Right? Life changing. I started meditating 5 years ago and it was a game changer for me. It's how I start my day. It's how I end my day and out of necessity during the day, right? So there's sometimes I'm like, stop what I'm doing, meditate. It melts away worry. It centers me. It controls my thoughts. Sometimes we have a million squirrels running around inside of our head. And this is where meditation comes in. It teaches us to control our thoughts. Remove them all. It calms our heart. It brings us joy and peace. I feel centered and grounded, and it absolutely builds positivity. Here's the final one. Smile. Smiling is contagious. When you're happy, you smile. Smile even when you're not happy, and it's gonna change. It's gonna change like your chemical makeup. When you smile, you're happy. When you're happy, you are positive. Smile even when you don't feel like it because it's contagious. Smile when you're looking in the mirror. When you feel a bit negative, just smile. It changes everything. It has the power to change your mood in a second. Smiles are contagious. When you smile, others smile. Speaking of smiling, like, you ever take a picture of someone? So if somebody asked me to take a picture of them, right? It could be my 2 daughters in a picture, for example. I'm behind the phone or I'm behind the camera. I'm smiling because they're smiling and I'm not even in the picture, right? So you know you've done that. That's an example of how smiling is contagious. When we are around people who smile, we smile. And this has the power to create positivity. So being positive in our life makes a huge difference. But here's the thing, being positive is a choice. It isn't a result of our circumstances. It isn't a result of our goals. I'm not a positive person because I don't face adversity and challenges. I am a positive person because I choose to live my life that way. I choose to look at life through love and positivity. And as a result, I know I can grow through anything. I feel peace. I have faith. I feel joy. Being positive attracts opportunity. Being positive attracts amazing people in your life. Being positive results in more friends and better relationships. This is the key to success, happiness, health. Positivity is everything. Positivity is the key for leveling up your life. So I want to thank you for being here. Next week, we're going to be talking about comparison. So we hear over and over again, don't compare, but yet we all do. Okay. So we're going to grow through this one together and ideally kick comparison to the curb once and for all. And so this is what I just want to ask of you, my friends. If when you listen to these podcasts, if it has made a difference in your life on any level, it would mean the world to me if you'd go to iTunes, if you would subscribe, if you would leave a 5-star review, because here's the thing, the more love and positivity that we share on Apple, right? Again, it's bringing more positivity. The more people see our podcast, and I say our podcast because we're a family, okay? And then the more people join our Level Up family. And I know that the more positivity we breathe into this world, we have the power together to just have a ripple effect. So I love you all, and I will see you soon. Bye.